Gopinath जय श्री प्रभुपाद की, श्री गोनिताय की, श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा जी की, श्री राधा गोपी वल्लभ जी की, जय गो प्रेमानंद जय श्री प्रभुपाद की। हरे कृष्ण। Today we are going to understand together from Bhagavad Gita, chapter 12, verse number 2. So if you have,
Can you share some Bhagavad Gita?
yes, from the Bhagavad Gita. Can you get to? And is a devotional service. And text number 2 is Sri Bhagavan Vacha. So everybody got it?
Yes.
Okay, can you start now? Okay. Sri Bhagavan Vacha.
Shri Bhagavan Uvacha
Maya Avesha Manoema
Mahesha Manoema
Nitya Ukta Upasate
Nityo Upasase
Shraddhaya Paryopetas
Shraddhaya Pariyutetas
Te me Yuktatma Matah.
Te me Yuktatma.
Somebody can repeat now from
Mahesha
Manoema
Nitya Ukta Upasate Shraddhaya Pariyutetas
Te me Yuktatma Matah.
Shri Bhagavan Uvacha
Shri Bhagavan Vacha
Maya Avesha Mano Yemam
Manavesha Manoema
Nitya Yukta Upasate
Nitya Ukta Upasate
Shraddhaye Parayopetas
Shraddhaya Parayopetas
Evam Yukta Tamamate
Te me Yuktatma Matah.
Shri Bhagavan Uvacha
Shri Bhagavan Vacha
Mayavesya Manoyemam
Manavesha Manoema
Nitya Yukta Upasate
Nitya Ukta Upasate
Shraddhaya Parayopetas
Shraddhaya Parayopetas
Te me Yukta Tamamata
Te me Yuktatma Matah. Mother. Shri Bhagavan Vacha
Nitya Yukta Upasate
Shraddhaya Parayopetas
Te me Yukta Tamamata
Shri Bhagavan Vacha Manavesha Manoema
Nitya Yukta Upasate
Nitya Ukta Upasate
Shraddhaya
Parayopetas Shraddhaya Parayopetas
Te me Yukta Tamamataha
Te me Yuktatma Matah. Can you read someone word by word?
The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, those who fix their minds on my personal form and are always engaged in worshipping me with great and transcendental faith are considered by me to be most perfect.
Can you, somebody read the purport?
In answer to Arjuna's questions, Krishna clearly says that he who concentrates upon his personal form and who worships him with faith and devotion is to be considered most perfect in yoga. For one in such Krishna consciousness, there are no material activities because everything is done for Krishna. A pure devotee is constantly engaged. Sometimes he chants, sometimes he hears or reads books about Krishna, or sometimes he cooks prasadam or goes to the marketplace to purchase something for Krishna, or sometimes he washes the temple or dishes. Whatever he does not let a single moment pass without devoting his activities to Krishna. Such action is in full samadhi.
Jai Shri Prabhupada ki Jai. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Om Nanantimirandasya.
Jnanantirnatasya
Nananjana Salakaya.
Nananjana Chalakya
Chakshurnimittamena tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Chakshurunmale Taksai Sugruve Namaha.
I offer my respectful obeisances unto my spiritual master who has opened my eyes, which is blinded by the darkness of ignorance, with the dark light of knowledge. Sri Chaitanya Manovistam Sthapitamena Bhutale Swayam Rupakadamayam Dadati Swadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Shri Guru Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavam Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sarvana Raghunatham Vitam Tam Cha Jivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padana Sahagana Lalita Sri Sakhamitam Sya He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dhinabandhu Jagapate Gopisha Gopikanta Radhakanta Namaste Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Jai Shri Prabhupada. I offer my respectful obeisances to all the devotees assembled here, and I am very glad that you all came to listen to the Bhagavad Gita class, which is the most important thing in our life, to realize ourselves, who we are and what's our relationship with Krishna. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Mama eva ansa jiva loka jiva bhuta sanatana. We are all eternal part and parcel of Krishna. So therefore, our swarup, real swarup, is to love Krishna, to serve Him, so that He can become very happy with our devotional service. And when we come to the temple here, we always have to think that Radha Gopi Vallabhji is not just an idol. Whenever you come, He sees you, right? But we cannot understand unless and until we become pure. Only the purest of pure go up to the lotus feet of Krishna. And Srila Prabhupada's mercy, we are all assembled here to know this. We are assembled here. Such a wonderful thing. In my narration today, I will also describe how Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave his pure devotee, his own deity, Sri Gaur Nitai, Sri Nitai Gaur, Nityananda Rai, and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself. He gave it to his pure devotee, Govinath Pandit. In this my narration, I will describe this pastime, so I will connect with this verse. So it's very wonderful that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself gave this deity's form to Govinath Pandit. This is the first deities given to Sri Govinath Pandit. Right? And from then on, the Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya start, and it's coming in a disciplic succession. And Sri Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj instruction, Srila Prabhupada has followed in his heart and come to the West. And that, deity form, Sri Gaur Nitai, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Namo Mahodanaya, Krishnaya Prempadayate, Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gaurtasi Namaha, is the most merciful incarnation, because in the age of Kali, everybody is fallen. Right? So, we have to chant Hare Nam, Hare Nam, Hare Nam eva kevalam kalev nastev gatiranyatha. In the age of Kali, Harinam is the only way. He is the only way. Is the only way. 3 times emphasizes that Harinam, and that Harinam Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has started, And the disciplic succession, and with Srila Prabhupada's mercy, even though he is in advanced age, he bring it here. Now is every town and village in the whole world, there is Gopinath deities. Such a wonderful thing. Right? And now we have also in Scarborough temple. Not only that, all the devotees, they are also praying in their house to Gopinath deities. Such a wonderful thing that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu give this first deities, Go Nitai, Sisi Nitai Go, to this Goridas Pandit. Hare Krishna. So I start my, by your blessings, please bless me, so that I can able to glorify very properly Sisi Goritai, because Radha Gopi Vallabhji is listening, right, Devi? Yeah, and and he is witnessing all of us, right? They are just not idle. Keep in mind that they are listening. Whatever you do, that just don't bow down, but bow down with love and devotion, and talk to someone, something in whatever happened to in your life, right? Or what is you want actually, right? We need devotional service. That's a pure bhakti. Okay, Hare Krishna. So with your blessings, now I am proceeding towards my, the Bhagavad Gita slok here. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, those who fix their mind of my personal form. In the previous verse 12:1, Arjuna is asking that which form is the most confidential for me, so I can advance in devotional service. Whether is an impersonal devotion service or whether it's personal service. Srila Prabhupada mentioned here in this verse that we as a devotee in the disciplic succession, in the Brahma Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya, we follow that, and from that, who are in Krishna consciousness, there are no material activities. For them, there is no material activity because everything is done for Krishna. They want to please Krishna, right? So in that sense, if you say that I am doing business or I am doing work or, I am somewhere, how can I remember all the time Krishna? So that time when you are doing business, think it that I am doing this business for Krishna. Profit or loss is not my business. Is Krishna's business. So if you think it like that, whatever you do, you arpan, you give it to Krishna. Then it becomes Krishna conscious. Same thing while you are cooking, you are listening, chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and you are cooking, and you are cooking for Krishna. Right? If you go to the marketplace, Srila Prabhupada says here, cook prasadam or goes to the marketplace to purchase something for Krishna. Right? So you always think that which fruits will be based according to the season for the Krishna, then it's Krishna conscious. Right? So, and whatever he does not let a single moment pass without devoting his activities to Krishna. Such a action is in full samadhi. So that is called the full samadhi, because whatever we do, we try to please Krishna. So in this verse, Srila Prabhupada says the personal form of Krishna is the most important thing, because we are human and this pran pratishtha is done in this deity, so they are sakshat vigraha, right? Angani yasya saklendra vuttimanti pasyanti panti kalayanti chiran jaganti, right? So Krishna has all his senses fully perfect, right? This is Krishna himself. Krishna's name and Krishna is none different. So when you chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, actually Krishna is dancing on your tongue. And Krishna is present. in that sense, if you are chanting, chant and listen, and chant to control your mind. If you speak little loudly, and if you speak little faster, then there is no chance of your mind to go in the material thoughts. That's what I have observed. Different human being has a different realization, but this is my realization. And I thought, for me, it is the best, so that's why I'm just telling you. So in this, there are two kind of devotees. Is a Sagunvadi and Nirgunvadi. Sagunvadi means the personal form, they believe in the personal form. And Nirgunvadi, which is Mayavadi. What Mayavadi says, that they just believe in the Krishna's effulgence coming out from his left foot and from the nail coming. There's so much, prakash, the sign coming, and they are meditating on that. Impersonal. They think this material world is mithya, right? Aham Brahmasmi. They think that I am Brahm, and Brahm means, they narrated as that this whole world is Maya. But Maya is also true because it is a pervaded reflection of Goloka Vrindavan Dham, where Krishna resides. So Maya is not absolutely, wrong, absolutely, not false, but it's temporary, right? Because in this temporary world, we are living here, but we should not be attached. Anything we should think always that I am the spirit soul. I am not this body. When you think always with your body and identify with your bodies, then you become in the Maya. Then you are, catch up with the material world. But as soon as you think that I am a spirit soul, and spirit soul, has whatever material body connection is just temporary. You rather think that material body everyone has, in my son has, my daughter has, then think that they are, they are also having a Paramatma in their heart. So you are serving your son and telling to become a good devotee, always instructing him, right? Or always cooking for him, prasadam or Krishna prasadam, then it becomes your devotional service to your son. You are not attached to, you are attached to your son because it's your offspring, but still you are thinking that he is a devotee. And this is the right thinking, right? So this way we become Krishna conscious. I would say that my wife left the body and I was serving her for, as a husband, and there is no one, but I have to help her. So I was always thinking that she is not my wife, but she actually is my wife. I cannot say that it's not my wife, but I was serving that she has a Paramatma in her heart, right? And she is a devotee. She was distributing the prasad all the time, right? So in that sense, I was serving her. And that's how we should have the spirit. Hare Krishna. Sorry to say this in this class, but I think she was also a devotee. And if we glorify few words, is not wrong. Hare Krishna. So the Nirgunvadi, they don't believe, they just believe Brahma, right? And Chaitanya. They don't pronounce Krishna. And this is like a aparadh. How it aparadh? Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went as a 9 Prahar, Mahaprakash Leela. But Mahaprakash Leela. In that Mahaprakash Leela, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Srivas Pandit's house, he came inside his house and sit down on the Vyasasana of Bhagwan, Narayan Bhagwan, and saying that I am Krishna, come and everybody have darshan of me. So Advaita Acharya went, and the way he wants to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu showing his form, right? Then, Srivas Pandit came and he wants to see. Then Murari Gupta came as a Ramchandra. Murari Gupta is a devotee of Lord Ramchandra, so he wanted to see in the form of Ramchandra. So he was showing the Ramchandra form, right? And, Sridhar, the Khola beach, he was selling the, banana leaf. And he was not giving the, money. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when a small Nimai, little boy, that time he was to chastise him and wants to grab the banana and without paying the money, and Sridhar Kholabij thinking that he is Jagannath Mishra's Param Vaishnava's son, I cannot fight, take it beta, eat, right, from me, I don't charge you nothing, right? So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has many pastimes. So Kholabij Prabhu doesn't know that this Mahaprakash Lila is going on. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, call, Srivas, please call Kholabij, Sridhar, the Kholabij. Right? Kholabij means the banana leaf beacher, right? Big, selling banana leaves. Call him. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu remembering him, everyone who were doing the service to him. But behind the curtain, just like this, right? Mukunda Dutt was very great devotee and always associate with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he is the best singer. Right? In his previous, incarnation, he is Prahlad Maharaj. Right? So he was thinking that when my turn will come, and he was, very anxious that when Mahaprabhu will call me. He is calling everyone one by one. He is telling Sri Namacharya Haridas Thakur, come here, Namacharya Haridas Thakur, come here. So he opened his back, the shirt, take it out, and when the Muslim people beat him in the 24 marketplace, just look at the sword, they sword you, they beat you, and look at the sword, I was taking the sword on my back of your head. When see, Namacharya Haridas Thakur said, he was still crying. What Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is so merciful, right? That he is taking the beating, right? Because he was chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. He says that even if you kill me and make me so many pieces of my body, still I won't, give up my chanting. Because there was a Mohammedan king, and Mohammedan king says that you born in Muslim family, and why you are chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra? Hare Krishna Chaitanya Haridas Thakur say, I won't give up, because it's my faith, right? Satatam kirtanto ma yantascha dravata, with great determination, chant Hare Krishna mantra. You also chant Hare Krishna mantra in the morning. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And I am sure that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is listening to, this, and then he will relieve you from the pain of your life. Right? So always, when you're chanting Hare Krishna with firm faith and with great determination, and if you are chanting 4 rounds, chant 4 rounds always. Don't make a less. You increase 16 round minimum. But if you chant 64 rounds, this is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, he is Lakpati. I am always coming to the Lakpati. I don't go to the poor people. Lakpati means who chant the 1 lakh name of Krishna, which is 64 rounds. Srila Prabhupada is so merciful that when he came and he see that people are how busy and they cannot chant 64 rounds, So he reduced to 16 rounds. But it doesn't mean that you stop at 16 rounds. Okay? So we were at Mukunda Prabhu. Mukunda Prabhu is listening. Prabhuji, you keep eye on me because I speak because of you. Because your effulgence coming from me and that make me speaking. Okay? So just try to see me. Otherwise I lost my link. Okay? Thank you. So everybody keep attention on me. If somebody is walking or somebody is newcomer, let them come. Let them sit down. Hare Krishna. Sorry to interrupt. So when the Mukunda Dutt was listening that Mahaprabhu is not calling him, then he was crying. So Srivas Pandit become merciful to him and went to the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and asked Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, this Mukunda Dutt, though have any offense, no aparadh, then please call him, Prabhu. We don't know. You are the Supreme Personality of Godhead and you know better than us. But we think that he doesn't have any aparadh, he doesn't offend any devotees. So please call him. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says right way to him, I will not call him because he is a aparadhi. He has a aparadh. When he go to the Mayavadi, he says to Mayavadi, yes, yes, yes. And when he come with the devotees, right, he says that I am a bhakta. That time he is offending the bhakti. He is offending the bhakti. Right? He is offending the bhakti. So therefore, I won't see him for millions and millions of births. I won't see him. Right? First Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, I won't see him. Then when he heard that Mukunda, because in the beginning stage of his life, when you go for learning his Sangeet lesson, that time that his guru was a Mayavadi, and he has to listen this Mayavadi philosophy. And then he used to come the devotees, That time he doesn't have any choice, but he consider that this is my aparadh. He understand that. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is talking like this, he understand. So therefore, he is aparadhi. Mayavadi is aparadhi because they are thinking that Krishna has no limbs. That's why they are meditating on his effulgence. If I say this Radha Gopi Vallabh ji has no limbs, how it looks? If I say to you, you are a blind person, even though you have two eyes, how bad feel you, right? You will feel me to kill me, because I am saying you don't have eye. While I can see that you have eye, how bad you feel. So this is a great aparadh, right? So Krishna has a limbs, and his limbs are very powerful. Any limbs can come, with the eye he can eat what you have offered by just seeing. So he is a Mayavadi. He is a aparadhi. I won't see him. Then he was crying, and he understands that what mistake I have done in my life, that I was aparadhi of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then he called Srivas Pandit, please come here and just ask Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that then when I will have a chance to see him. So Srivas Pandit again went to the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and where he was showing his Krishna's form. Then Srivas Pandit asked Prabhu when he will get have your darshan in any lifetime. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tell him that he will see me after millions of birth. Then that thing he heard, because he is outside the curtain, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu inside. Since when he heard this, millions of birth, he was dancing and chanting and chanting, and he was become more happy. Right? Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, call him again inside. Come, bring him inside. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, when you have a full faith in my words that I will get the darshan after millions of birth, but he says that I am sure I will get it, I will sure get it, that he becomes very perfect. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, all your offenses nullified. You can see me now, right now, and he saw his Sudarshan Chakra and all 400 form. So this, this Mayavadi philosophy is very dangerous. Even then the four Kumaras came, that, when he came to the doorkeeper and they stopped him and there is a little bit fighting, and then they, Krishna Bhagavan came, right? Narayan form came and show him the darshan, because the servant is making mistake. Then at the four Kumaras, Narayan Bhagavan says that it's my mistake that I didn't train my doorkeepers very nicely. So now, but that time the four Kumara was impersonalists. Even though they are also personalism also there, because they are Brahma's son, but they are not sure, But when they see Chaturbhuj Darshan, and then when their Tulsi Patra coming, Tulsi's Manjari's smells coming, then they become pure devotee, right? So what I am saying here, that when you say the Nirgunvadi, right? When they come in the contact with the pure devotee, right? They also become the great devotee, right? Atma Ramasya Munayo Nirganthapi Urukrame Kurvanti Ahiti Ge Bhakti Itham Bhutgana Hariha. Krishna's pastime, Krishna's Swarup, Krishna's name is so powerful, when even the Nirakarvadi come in contact with the devotees or with Krishna, they become also pure devotee. So now I think I have only 20 minutes left. So I am going to, as I said, there is a pastime of Gauridas Pandit. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu take the sannyas, that time he came first to the Ramkeli Gram, which is Advaita Prabhu's house. And that time, after finishing, the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mother also came, Sachi Mata. And that time, they decided to go on after a few days, after I think 4-5 days. That time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu both are actually going for the Nilachal Dham. But before going to Nilachal Dham, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, I want to see the Gauridas Pandit. Now, the Gauridas Pandit, they came to the river Ganga, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sit down in the boat, drive the boat himself, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also take his the school book, which is Bhagavad Gita. He was preaching, so taking with him, and it's too hot. Anyway, so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to the Gauridas Pandit house, and there was a tree, Amli tree. They sit down outside the turmeric tree and call Gauridas Pandit. Gauridas, we are here, come, right? We like to see you. So Gauridas is the brother of Suryadas Pandit, right? And Suryadas Pandit is the Sasur of Nityananda Rai. Nityananda Rai married to Janva mother, and they have another third brother also, is Balaram, and Balaram has a Vasudha daughter, and that Vasudha daughter also married with Nityananda Rai. So Nityananda Rai married two consorts. One is Janva Devi and one is Vasudha Devi. But they are both Sasur of Sri Nityananda Rai. And see, Gauridas Pandit is a brother of Suryadas Pandit. Right? So there are three brothers. Now this Gauridas Pandit is a Subal in the Krishna Lila. And he appeared in this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Lila as a Guridas Pandit. Now this Guridas Pandit, when he see the two Lord came together and without any invitation and with their own good will, they came to give a darshan to him. He was very, very, happy. So he did all the paraphernalia, bring all the paraphernalia and do the artik ceremony. And meanwhile, all the villagers also came together. By the way, this pastime is in Kalna, Ambika, near Mayapur Dham. Right? From Mayapur Dham, it's not very far. So this Kalna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and bring with him the boat they drive, Halesa, and also this Pathpustak, which is Bhagavad Gita, give it to Guridas Pandit and say that now I cross the Ganga river, I drive the boat myself, and I give you these two things, and you do the service to the all humanitarian service, so that they all come back to me. See how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is worried about of all of us, that he is giving this dhoka, the driving boat, what you call Prabhu? That driving boat, you roaring? Oar, right? That thing and Bhagavad Gita, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave to this Guridas Pandit. And Guridas Pandit was very happy. He is making so many preparation, food stuff, and they are very happy. After 3-4 days, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Nityananda Prabhu says, Guridas, we are here all the time with you. Right? Now it's time, now our time to go. We want to go Nilachal. We want to go Jagannath Puri Dham. So give us a permission. So Guridas Pandit says, Prabhu, you came with your own will. Right? And it's my past karma that you came here to give me a darshan. Now I don't let you go. Right? Otherwise I give up my life. Then Nityananda Prabhu says, now what to do? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asking Nityananda Rai what to do. If we go without his permission, he is not giving us permission happily, then he will give up his life. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu immediately, with his meditation, bring one deity form of himself and one deity from his Nityananda Rai, right, of Neem tree deity, appear right with that. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, now we are this, in this deity form. You put it, you stop it on your Vyasasan, on your altar, and then, we are all the time with you. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Guridas Pandit said, no, you cannot go. I don't believe that, right? So then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, okay, you don't believe? Okay, make one table and bring our dishes, right? 4 dishes, one for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and one for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's deity form, right? One from Nityananda Rai and one for his deity form, right? Nityananda deities, Neem tree deities, right? And they are her because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is God himself. There is no need to have the pran pratishtha. He is already blessed, right? So pran pratishtha is done. There are life inside the deity. And Guridas Pandit make 4 plates and put all the different items. And Chaitanya Mahaprasad they go in and then they start eating. So all 4 deities, 2 Nityananda Swarup and 1 Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Swarup and 1 Nityananda Swarup. Both 2 Swarup are eating and both 2 deities also eating. So, Guridas Pandit make a surprise what happened, right? They are then, after they eat, wash the hand and tambula and pan and they took it everything, mouth freshener, and then they say, Guridas, now from 4 of us, two will stay here and two will go. We have to live, right? We have to look after the another souls to come back to Krishna conscious. Then Gopinath Pandit says, as soon as the four deities start walking, then he says, how come you all four are walking? You cannot go all four of you from my house. You should have to stay here. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, whichever of us you need to form, it's stapit and established on an altar, and we will stay here and you offer and we will eat. Then Gopinath Pandit thought that this deity form may be some problem later on. So he, the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Nityananda Swarup himself told them to sit down on the altar. Then the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Nityananda Prabhu sit down on the altar. And that deity form start walking. They go up to the Ganga river and see that, Chaitanya Nityananda Prabhu going, and at the same time he's looking in the altar. Is they walking away or no? But then after, he realized that, no, this is real, So one time, what happened, that he was thinking like this, that I should have for my deity, very, Ratna Jadit, very, decorated with the money, right? Nil money, right? And he doesn't have any money, was he was thinking, and he has a nice yasan, golden altar and everything, and big mala, and so he was thinking, but he doesn't have money. So while thinking, he slept. When he woke up, when he opened the curtain of the deities, he see all the altar is, shining. The effulgence is coming from that the stone, the money, right? Nil money coming out the stone, and he is surprising. But then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu say that, I am not very happy with this. Your simple mala, one mala, you are bringing the flowers from the jungle, from your garden. This is best for me. So then it become again that all the money and jewels go out, and then money. So one time, what happened? This Gopinath Pandit was very old. By the time he became very old, so he went to see his god brothers, and while he was doing that that trip, he was a little bit late. So he has one disciple, Chaitanya Das, to look after the deity, to look after the Gonitai. I should not say deity is not good, but in the Swarup, Nityananda Rai and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So that he came late, and through 3 days late. So when he came, his disciple, Chaitanya Das, was worried. Every year my Guru Maharaj is celebrating this, his pastime. How come he is not here now? There was no phone, cell phone. So he start arranging and start doing the kirtan, Nagar Sankirtan. And when Gopinath Pandit came and see in his house, there is no deities in no form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Nityananda Prabhu. What happened? Where did they go? Then he was listening that from the end of the village, there is a sound vibration coming. Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So he went in that direction, and when he see the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Nityananda Prabhu is very much, celebrating and enjoying the pastime and having a good kirtan. Kirtan is going on very good, And Chaitanya Das is also immersed in chanting and dancing, and he was so happy from outside. But he was thinking, without my permission, why they leave the house? And he has a stick. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu see this, Nityananda, please see this, Gopinath is coming. And he has a stick in his hand. What will happen to us? Now, because we didn't take his permission, we come out because of the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu loves kirtan, right? अजानुलंबित भुजुकनका वदतु संकते कपितरु कमलाताक्षु विश्वंभरो धीश्वरो युग धर्म पालु वंदे जगत प्रिया करू करुणा अवतार like Kirtan. So he went there, you know, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu, Haribo Prabhu, just see me. Okay, I lost my consciousness. Don't see what they are doing. See me, Prabhu. Next time, this is second notice. Right? Always listen to Krishna Katha. Even though I am not perfect, but still you have to listen. Right? Sorry, Prabhu, you know. In the Barisabha, actually, you know, I am very sorry. So this time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saying, Nityananda, look, you know, Goridas coming, and he has a stick in his hand, what will happen? They both afraid. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, don't worry. They went in the Chaitanya Das, his disciple, Goridas Pandit's disciple, they enter in his hut, and they stay there, they hide there. So, you know, Goridas Pandit cannot see that they are not here. They are here. So when they are doing it, right, you know, Goridas Pandit, when he came close to that, you know, actually Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda cannot, you know, hide themselves on the front of their pure devotee. So they appear. So that time, Goridas Pandit, you know, tells Chaitanya Das that from today your name is Radha Chaitanya Das. Radha Chaitanya Das, who enter in their heart, go Nitai. His heart is so pure, become pure. So if we chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So that time, Cetadarpan Marjam Bhavahadavag Nirvapanam. When you clean your heart and it's very clean, actually Gopinath is listening to this, and that can enter in our heart. So this first Gopinath deities is established to the Goridas Pandit, and he was serving while Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Nityananda Prabhu is in this bomb 525 years ago now, right? 500 years passed away. So 525. So that time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also gave one time the Kasheshwar Pandit. Kasheshwar Pandit is a great devotee in Jagannath Puri, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told him to go to Vrindavan. But he cannot leave Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, or he will leave his body. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu knows this. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave this from him, you know, God deities. And one to Lakshmi Priya ji, give it to her because she has nothing but, you know, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has left her when he take the sannyas. Then after, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu never see her. Only I think one time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu see her, right? So that time, give it the sapna, the dream, to the Bansi Badan Prabhu. And the Bansi Prabhu and establish the God deity, God Vigraha to this Vishnu Priya Devi. And one also give it to Sachimata when he was Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was traveling Eastern India. That time there was no Bangladesh, it was East India. So that time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was traveling. That's the pastime of the Namacharya Haridas Thakur and all those places over there. So that time the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave God deities to this to Sachimata, because she was also very much lamenting because he was traveling alone, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and she was worried whether Mahaprabhu eat or no, or how he is to know. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, you know, worship the deity, my God deity, and whenever you want, speak to him, and I will appear right in front of you. So this is the four deities in the time of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Nityananda Rai give, but the Gopinath deity is the only one give it to this Goridas Pandit. Now in Ambika Kalna, this Gopinath deity is still there, and there is a past pustak, meaning the Bhagavad Gita when he was going in the school. So that past pustak, which is Bhagavad Gita, is also there in the Ambika Kalna Mandir, and that Dhoka is also there. When we Chaitanya Mahaprabhu drive the boat, so that Dhoka is also there. And there is a Amritala tree, where first they come to the Guridas Pandit and call him. So that there's a big temple there right now. So if you have a chance, when you go Mayapur, just go to Ambika Kalna. They are Sakshat Bhagwan. Right? Hare Krishna. Now I will stop here. Prabhu is saying that Radha Gopi Vallabh is ready to receive their Atik ceremony, and we can able to glorify him more. So I stop here, and any offense I made or speaking, please forgive me. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Radha